Hi everyone, it's Sue from Hold On and Enjoy the Ride. And today I am doing a dashboard layout for the week of October 23rd through 29th. And I'm going to be doing most of my stickers from the Fall Harvest sticker book that I just recently got. I'm really liking it, so I'm going to use these. And Molly may be making an appearance. She's laying right there just outside of frame, watching my every move, listening to my every move. I'm going to insert a picture right here so you can see how she is. Isn't she adorable? And that's the view of my backyard that I look at. So that's what she does when I'm working. She lays there and she supervises. She makes sure I'm doing everything properly. Anyway, so let's get started on this week's planner page. So these stickers are so cool. I just love the vibe of them. They have all these really cool, nature and animal type scenes, but fall still. Let's see, there's some more up here. Look at that, so cool. So I'm going to be using these just because they're speaking to me. So I'm going to start with these stickers. So this one I'm going to put right here. I don't think I need to white that out. And what I'm going to put here in this box is it might tell me something good. So that's what's going to go there. So then I'm going to use on this page, I'm going to use the important sticker. And I'm going to use it to cover up errands. And then I'm going to use one of these bullet point strips to cover up the circles. It's just barely sticking out the top. I'll just use a little of my white gel pen, gets rid of that. So we have our important list to log what I have to do this week. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to fill in the couple of things that I have going this week, which is not very much, luckily. So on the 24th is my brother's birthday. So I'm going to put birthday here. But then I also have an appointment that day with someone coming to do a service call. So I'm going to put appointment here as well. And then I'll fill those in later. And then on Thursday, my mom has a doctor's appointment that I'm taking her to, so I'm going to put that there. And that is what I have for the week, luckily. Because there is a couple of really big projects that I have to get done. There are things that have been weighing on my shoulders for a couple of weeks, and I haven't gotten them done. I was really sick for 1 week, on top of which I had a painful pinched nerve in my neck. Then the next week, I was running every single day that week. We had appointments galore, and I was just never home long enough to get into it. So it's like it keeps getting pushed and pushed aside, and I really need to get them done. And it doesn't help that they're things that I absolutely hate doing every year. but they're very important and I need to get them done. So this week, since there's not much going on, I have to force myself to buckle down and get them both done. I really need to get them both done, but I at least need to get the one done because I'm getting to be on a time crunch on it. So that's my plan. Try to stay focused and get that stuff done. So I'm very happy that I don't have very much going on during the week. There's these stickers right here that have the 3 boxes, which are perfect to do a gratitude list. So I'm going to use one of them, and I'm trying to figure out which is the color that would work best. And it's hard because I don't have a lot down yet. So I keep leaning towards this one because it's got some of the greens from here. So I think I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to put it over here. I always flip my page upside down when I'm putting something on here like this. Do you guys do that? I just find it easier to line everything up better. Okay, so we got my tell me something good and my gratitude list going. And then over here, I'm trying to do meal planning. That's something I've really been trying to keep up, and I've been doing really well at it. So in the recipe sticker book, they have this sticker, and it matches the color scheme of over there, so I get to incorporate some of that color here, and it's eat well and be happy. So I'm going to use it to cover up this gray area to be the heading for my meal planning for the week. And that fits there perfectly. I'm going to take a short break. My son went out and he had some errands to do and he was picking up lunch. And I thought he was going to be longer than he is, but he just got home and he got me a Philly cheesesteak sandwich for lunch. So I got to eat that while it's warm. So I will be back to finish this shortly. Okay, I'm back. Lunch was good. Now I could get back to work. Okay, so what I was going to do, I think, next was put a quote on the page. And I like time for adventure. Adventure sounds appropriate to go on a page with all the nature and wildlife. So I'm going to put that here. And I really like these animals, so I'm thinking about putting something over here. Or I'm wondering if I have enough space or if I should do it here. Well, let's see. That's too big for there. That one's too big. This one is a little bit smaller, but it'll work. But it might be too much green next to that. Don't know, I don't know. Well, it didn't rip anything, so that's good. I could, to bring some green over to this page, put it down here. There's all those lines that are going to show through. Okay. I'm going to just use my gel pen to try to blot out those lines. I don't want the thickness of the correction tape. So we'll see if this is good enough. Well, I better like it now that I'm whitening out the lines, right? But But I need to bring some green over to this page because it's getting a little green heavy there, so I think it'll work. I guess I needed to go up 4 lines and not just 3, but just partial on this one. And I feel like it needs some kind of an animal there. We need some animal. What do I want to put there? Is it going to be this deer walking? Or this fox? I'm calling it a fox, but you know what? I don't think it's a fox. I think that might be a coyote or a wolf. Yeah, it's definitely a coyote or a wolf. I'm thinking coyote. There. I'm gonna put a couple of boxes over here. I like to keep track of my steps and my miles walked for the day and my flights of stairs climbed, so I will keep that in these boxes. Put that there. Okay, I think I'm going to move this green one because it's too close to this green and put it right up here. And I see it's taking up the paper a little bit, but I'm putting another sticker like it down, so I'll just cover that up. I just wonder if it's gonna re-stick for me. It might not. But I have another one I could use. I know I'm being picky, but I really didn't like the way that was laying out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one here. And I'll cover up those rips. You'll never even know that that happened. And now I need another one for there. I'll just use this one. Okay, this ripped when I was pulling it out, but I'm gonna see if I can save it. I'm gonna put it right here. I think I did it. By George, I think I fixed it. And then to bring some florals over here, since I have florals over there, I'm just going to use this to cover up calls and emails. And then I'm going to bring some brown in by using this sticker, and I'm going to overlap them a little bit. I'm going to try to cover this up. I want a clear to-do sticker here, not on a white background, and I kept finding white backgrounds in that sticker book. So in my planner basics, there's a couple of clear ones. I'm going to see how that looks. Well, it looks a lot better than the white background sticker would look, so I'll just stick with that. So to do, and let's look for the bullet points. They don't match in color. I should have done a different color. Shucks. Shucks. That brown doesn't match that brown. It was down so nice. Oh, you know what? This brown does not match this brown, but it's on there so nicely. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to use. I wanted it to match this, like these kind of match, but I'm just going to do a different color because this is down pretty good and it'll rip the paper. But that really is a different brown. I have a lot of these greens. This is gonna bug me, but sometimes you just gotta let it go. You gotta just let it go and say, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, is this really gonna matter? And it's not. So I gotta learn to let it go, right? I will white out that little bit of gray right there. I mean, what do you think? Is it that bad? Tell me it's not that bad. I still had this deer off to the side that I was going to use earlier and then didn't. I want to put him somewhere. Since I don't have a box here, I could put him in here. Put that there. I'm gonna add another box up here. I just feel like we need a little bit of green up here, so I'm gonna put this mountain scene up here on top of that box. Yeah. And a couple of these leaves I'm just gonna scatter around. Just a couple more. There's this brown I Love Fall, and I'm wondering how it would look here next to this. Not so good. Maybe up here. Okay, last thing. I gotta have this majestic looking creature on the page. So I'm thinking he would look good up here, but will he fit? Close enough. That works. So that's it. That's my layout for this week. By the way, my work partner left when I took a break for my lunch. She decided to leave for lunch too, and she hasn't come back yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. She is not putting the amount of hours in at her job and taking her job seriously. Oh, my little Molly, she's so much fun. All right, well, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you in the next video. Hope you guys have a great week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.